Okay, here we are in Game 4. I have the scores correct this time. I quadruple checked it, guys. 2-1. My sincerest apologies. It's been one of those days. This is Rifkin Upcasting with Nova. This is the grand finals for the Go4StarCraft Monday Cup. 75 euros are up for grabs. It's funny here in the lower left corner of Derelict Watcher. Playing for Mouz Esports, it is Vortix.
And top right, playing for the same team, spawning as the Green Terran, it's going to be LucifroN.
And I just want to say, like, genuine sincerity from a casting standpoint. In about 8 months of running BaseTradeTV, I think today's the most mistakes I've ever made consecutively, so I would like to take a moment to actually apologize to anyone watching. They're small things, they're not a big deal, I know, but they are critical to me because I hate making mistakes when we're broadcasting. We are looking to do the best show that we can. So small things like this, I do appreciate people taking the time to message me on Skype and tweet at me like, hey, fix the score, this or that. It might seem like an annoying, and I might complain about it. I will always complain about it. But you guys help make the stream what it is. Thank you so much for your contributions. And my apologies for the lackluster display I put on today. But let's continue with this. We've had a great series thus far. It's been a very quick series thus far with one of the, I don't know, 2 really weird cheeses and 1 really amazing game. Does make for an interesting finals, I have to say.
But Vortix going for a hatch first, and LucifroN going for a command center first, so no cheese this game, just macro.
Okay, so it was 2-1, but I had it in the wrong slots. I am actually sweating with embarrassment right now, guys, so okay, here we go. It's just, I think I'm just gonna go sleep for the rest of the day to make sure I don't do anything else stupid.
It happens, man.
It does. But okay, the early command started coming out of LucifroN. This wasn't anything crazy. This isn't anything that's going to shut him down. Vortex, on a map like Derelict Watcher, we talked about this earlier, it's difficult to get a third base secured on this map. Now, that's not to say it's difficult to take a third base, but securing it for either player. Because these are huge open spaces between the natural and the third, or even the third and the fourth. And you have to split the map. And we take a look at the middle of this map. This is an amazing map for Zerg to take engagements anywhere they please.
So yeah, as a Terran, you're probably gonna like try to take like the shorter routes, like more like from the sides, rather than going straight to the center. If you want to really start sieging this third base from Zerg,
Yeah.
But then you leave the middle exposed, like you leave your third or your natural so exposed to counterattacks. So you really have to wait and see how this is gonna play out.
Well, not only that, but you got the watchtowers down there as well. It's very easy for a player to leave 2 lings at each watchtower type thing.
Yeah, that's true.
But okay, speaking of 2 lings, they do pop out, and LucifroN's got to run home with this SCV.
Yeah, Derelict Watcher, not really my favorite map. Actually, I hate it, but everyone has their favorite in map choices, I guess. What is actually your favorite map? If there's one map you can pick, what is your favorite?
From current map pool or from past map pools?
All time.
Ohana, but that's because I'm a guy who likes to do all-ins. Not that that's the only thing I do, but they're fun. Because I like the micro game a lot more than the macro game. My macro needs work more than anything else, I'll be the first to admit that, but I do enjoy microing. That's a lot of the reason I enjoy the custom games as well.
Alright, so the bunker getting up in time. I mean, instead of making 2 Reapers, LucifroN chose to go for just 2 Marines, a bit safer, a bit less pressure, but probably still going for those Hellions from the factory.
And the delay on chat now catching up with how terrible of a broadcaster I am. People say it's entertaining. As long as you're smiling and laughing at my misfortune, guys, then my mission has been accomplished. So that's the whole goal behind this. But surprisingly enough, LucifroN, did he not make a third CC? He's going to go for Blue Flame once again, Nova.
Yeah, it's going to be Blue Flame Hellions.
This is really curious, because Blue Flame Hellions are really good if your opponent doesn't have roaches. And last time, there were roaches. This time, it's really quick, and there's not even a roach warrant down on the field.
Yeah, look, the Overlord just comes in right now. It will see that upgrade. And yeah, the upgrade can't be siege mode anymore, right? It has to be drilling card or blue flame.
Well, there is no siege mode upgrade anymore. Let's not forget about that.
Exactly.
Okay, blue flame on the way. Whether he scouted it or not, we'll have to wait and see. The typical response of a full wall off at the top of the ramp. This is in response to regular Hellions. This isn't because it's blue flame or anything crazy out of the ordinary. So we'll have to see if he's prepared. Now he can wall this off, but with 6 Hellions, hell, 8 or 10, you can kill a queen, no problem.
Oh, and good news for LucifroN. Vortix did not see the second factory.
And when he lost an Overlord, it looks like scouting, so he is supply blocked for the time being.
Yeah, the Overlord was in the main, but the Overlord was just out of vision to see the second factory. It's really unfortunate for Vortix.
That is unfortunate, because 4 Hellions right now, that's not a big deal. There's a reason LucifroN's leaving the other 5 at home. He does not want to give away that he's making a ton of blue flame Hellions. And because of this...
He has to be careful though, he's gonna reveal his blue flame very shortly. He has 5 seconds remaining.
He is, but it's at the point now where Roach Warren hasn't even been started. There's no way to produce the correct response to this. I mean, LucifroN, Queens can shut this down. Lings with a good surround, despite blue flame, can shut this down. But it's kind of like, he's got this really nice window, this opportunity where he's gonna get in there, and Vortix is not gonna be properly prepared. There's no spines, there's not enough queens. And there's the blue flame immediately trying to retreat the Lings out. They were going to come in and fight, but they're like, oh, wait a second.
Hold on, that's blue flame. And oh, Bailey's trying to deconstruct, but it's not going to be in time.
Vortix going to take some very heavy losses here. Queen does go down. Nothing to defend in the main. Even if these Baneleys complete, they're slow Baneleys. They're going to be walking off of creep to respond to this. This drone line is going to get slaughtered, and this is so many Hellions. 14 currently on the field. They are retreating from the Baneleys. Baneleys actually get some nice connects off, but it's not going to be enough. He is going to continue kiting, and the blue flame with that plus damage is just ravaging everything on the field here out of Vortix. Now he is keeping cool. He's trying to get a Spire behind this, because a couple Mutalisks will shut this down. I wish he'd almost wall off the bottom of the ramp. I don't know. This is looking very grim, though.
Oh, but LucifroN not paying attention for just a short moment, losing a ton of Hellions there.
Yeah, the surround goes off, and it's just what he needed. But here comes 3 more coming in through the natural entrance. And this...
Yeah, and that's what he needs, and he's just gonna continue this.
This is looking to be game.
Yeah, man.
GG is called.